killing a law enforcement officer in Kansas makes it a capital case. A decision on whether that actually means you seek the death penalty comes later. Today, a Wyandotte County judge did set capital murder suspect Shawn Harris bond at $2 million.
Harris charged in Saturday's shooting death of Wyandotte County Deputy Elijah Ming. Fox 4's Hannah King live at the Wyandotte County Courthouse tonight. So Hannah, what more do we know about the case tonight?
Hey, Bria. Well, Harris appeared via Zoom this afternoon in front of a Wyandotte County judge. The hearing lasted about 6 minutes. His attorneys entered a not guilty plea. They also waived a formal reading of those charges against him. And while there is a long road ahead, many came here together this morning hoping for justice in this case.
This community was robbed, this family was robbed of their time with Deputy Ming.
His life will not soon be forgotten.
Nor the impact.
You are not alone in this situation.
And the sacrifice made.
For every citizen of Wyandotte County.
With emotions and alleged actions in mind.
I announce the filing of charges against Shawn Harris.
1 count of capital murder. 1 count criminal possession of a firearm by a convicted felon.
Capital murder charge is for the death of Wyandotte County Sheriff Deputy Elijah Ming.
The capital murder charge itself can come with life in prison.
And or the death penalty.
The process through court, through the courts, it's something that needs to happen because this person needs to be held accountable for what they have done.
Harris has a $2 million bond.
Officer Ming was shot down unnecessarily, doing a job that many of us don't want to do, and doing a job that many others simply cannot do.
The family of law enforcement officers have to deal with that uncertainty every day they leave their home to go to work.
An example, officials say, of the far-reaching effects of domestic violence.
It is an issue in this community, it's an issue across the country.
With Deputy Ming in the middle, having responded to the call Saturday. District Attorney Mark Dupree will be trying this capital case personally. He shares his last.
The last one we just got rid of was the Fielder case, and I think we made it maybe 60 days from sentencing before we are now taking this up.
Harris has a Kansas criminal history. Officials say he just completed post-release within the last year.
The last cases that we had with him was in 2011 and 2 in 2012 that ultimately sent him to prison for those 10 years.
And the investigation is still ongoing with the KBI leading it. Law states the district attorney has 10 days from yesterday, so 10 days from filing those charges, to come to a decision on whether or not he's going to pursue the death penalty or life in prison. And an office who represents criminal defendants charged with capital murder has been appointed to represent Shawn Harris. Its office tells us they have no further comment at this time. Live in Wyandotte County, Hannah King, Fox 4, working for you.
Hannah, thanks. A vigil is set for tomorrow night in memory of Deputy Ming. It'll take place in front of the Wyandotte County Courthouse at 8:30. The Wyandotte County Fraternal Order of Police is also accepting donations for Ming's family. We have a link at fox4kc.com/on4. Ming's dad has posted on social media his son is survived by a wife and son. We're also awaiting funeral arrangements. We'll share those with you when plans are released.